Alright you guys, so first things first, I am moisturizing my face and priming just to get the hydration going and to just make sure that my makeup stays in place all day. We're going for something light and natural, but you still want it to stay in place. So that's what I'm doing here. And please excuse my camera quality. I'm working to get something a little better for you guys, so just stay tuned. Alright, so next I'm going to take my Giorgio Armani foundation in the shade 9, and I'm mixing that with my Maybelline FitMe, and that is in the shade Coconut, I believe. And I'm just mixing all that together and applying it to my face just to get an all-over even complexion. And I have to mix the two colors because the Giorgio Armani is a little gray and the Maybelline FitMe is a little too dark, but it all comes together. I'm just taking a Morphe M439 brush and just blending all that out. I usually would use a beauty blender, but I didn't have time here, so brush it is. Just blend, blend, blend. Blend for your life, honey. So I'm going to take a little bit of that same foundation that I kind of created and just putting that underneath my eye just for somewhat of a base, and on my eyelid just for somewhat of a base for my concealer, just to ensure there are no bags under there. Now I'm applying my Nars concealer in the color Ginger. I like a bright highlight, you guys. To make me look a whole lot more awake than I already did. And I'm setting my whole face with the Mercier translucent powder while I let that concealer sit. That actually adds a little bit of extra coverage. Now I'm blending all of that out as much as possible with my damp beauty blender. I'm going to set that under eye with my Mercier translucent powder to keep that from creasing. Okay, so I'm going to take this Ulta contour palette, and I absolutely love this palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and contour. It's not really so much of a contour, but I'm just going to add some color to my face. Just put that dimension back in there. And I like to mix some of the shades so that way it's not too harsh. Okay, so I'm going to take my Maybelline blush. I love anything Maybelline. I'm going to take a Real Techniques blush brush and just put that over my cheeks. And I'm going back to that same palette. I'm just going to add a little bit of that second to darkest shade. And I'm just going to put that on my eyelids. Just going to go ahead and throw that in my crease, just to also create some dimension. And that's going to make it look as if I put on eyeshadow, when really I just slapped some bronzer on my eyelids. And I absolutely love this trick, because who really has time to keep pulling out that Modern Renaissance palette and creating a full eye look? Just throw some of that brown in there and call it a day, honey. Now I'm going to take another Morphe brush and just blend all of that out. And I'll link all of the products down below. Why can't I talk today? Okay, so I'm going to put that highlighter in that palette underneath my eyebrows, just to highlight. I'm going back in and blending out that bronzer. The key to good eyeshadow work is a great blend, guys. Now I'm taking the Balm Mascara, just adding some to my top and bottom lashes, just to open my eyes up a bit. And I have to use my mirror, you guys, because I can't look at the camera. It's just, yeah. It doesn't work for me all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Becca Opal highlighter. This is a sample size. And just put that up on my cheekbones or wherever I would naturally, I don't know, highlight. And on the tip of my nose and in my inner tear duct, just to add a little flare. Now I'm taking, I believe, another Maybelline product, and this would be their lip liner. I forgot the name of the shade, but I will definitely link that below. And that's just to outline my lips. I like to take a darker shade and then add a lighter shade in there, but not too light for too much of a contrast. This is Kat Von D's Lolita, I believe. And that's a cult favorite, as you guys know. And this is just to add that rosy lip look that's somewhat natural, but it also has some flair to it. And we are all done. That's pretty much my everyday look, you guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed it.